March 3rd, we're back doing another quick video here for you, and today we're going to be talking about Ascended Heroes and whether it's a good buy. I've been watching some content just regarding a few people, which I want to just quickly shout out. The PokeAccountant, Vaporself, and also SamsShinyStock. And the theme of the topic is whether to buy Ascended Heroes right now and whether it's a good pickup or good choice. And everyone has their own different opinion. Today, I just want to be able to consolidate all those opinions and just share my light and my thoughts behind it all. So let's begin. I guess with PokeAccountant, he is saying to just buy in the opportunity right now with Ascended Heroes in the release. We know that we're about month 1 in, and we're seeing the floor price start off about 120 and it's starting to dip a little bit. And we saw that if you compare that to Prismatic Evolutions, it started around 100 USD or a little bit under that to begin with. So that was the initial comparison. And so PokeAccountant is saying to, I guess, dollar cost average, will start to buy in where possible because it is a good opportunity. And the problem with that is the trend or the data actually shows from the past that if you do wait for the second wave of reprints to come in with a new supply coming in, that these prices will expect to dip, so 15-20% even. So that will bring the Ascended Heroes down to say by month 3, if we do get a new supply to come in, roughly down to about 105 USD. So if you compare that to Prismatic, which came in with the next supply, they dropped down to as low as about 90 or about 85 USD as well. So Vaporself is also going into the second opinion now, which is saying just wait for that restock to come in, because we will see prices start to drop, and then that's when you can actually pick it in. So I'm all for that idea as well. I think that's great, and I believe that works because, again, the data shows that in the past with all these new sets and new releases that this is the trend going forwards. This is likely to happen. It always starts high, starts to dip a little bit, and then starts to then accelerate. Where SamsShinyStock is just saying not making a play at all with Ascended Heroes and just focus on Prismatic Evolutions, because that's where the most of the drive is. And with that, I find that interesting as well. And there is some truth to that. Obviously, I'm very bullish on Prismatic Evolutions as well, but I do feel like there are some opportunity plays, particularly with Pokemon Center, and he has talked about that too. He has mentioned that the Pokemon Center ETB is probably the best strategic play, and he's mentioned that very early on when the prices were out, and so Pokemon Center ETB is probably the best thing for that. All right, so the final verdict and what I think about it all, I think the data is data, and you can't dismiss that. And I think going based off the trend and what happens, I think I would go for Vaporself. Vaporself states that wait for the second supply of the reprint to come in. That's when the prices will drop with the Ascended Heroes. Look, if you're investing to look long term and you're wanting to get at the best price, as close to MSRP as possible, I think you'll have to wait until the second reply comes in. So that's your best opportunity. That's my thoughts. That's what I think. I just thought it was interesting how people have had their different opinions on that. So I want to share my one today. So hopefully you got some value out of that. Ascended Heroes will be a good set going forwards long term. So it'll be interesting to see how the projected price will be in the next 12 months. So come March 2027, it'll be interesting to come back to this video and see how it went in comparison to Prismatic Evolutions, for example. I know Prismatic is going really well right now. It's sitting around as close to 200 USD. Will the same thing happen with Ascended Heroes? Only time will tell. So that's why I'm making this content now, and it's good to look back into this.